Hi, you guys. I'm back. Hi there. Hi, you guys. Y'all know I'm still learning how to use. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. You guys, I am going to spend my weekend learning how to use my new Apple device. Hi, Tough Solutions. Welcome. It's Friday. Welcome. How you guys doing? It is Friday. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong hole. Y'all know I have got to get my act together. Welcome, you guys. Hey. Hi there, coffee and bonbons. Thank you for coming into the Teacher's Lounge. I am Kat, the course builder, and it's Friday. I love it. How you guys doing today? I am coming on with some information. Y'all know, those of you guys who know me know I love Afro pop. Hey, Jen the Grant Guru. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Hi, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Hi, Tina Marie. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. If this is your first time in my scope, I am Kat, the course builder, and I teach you how to rock your courses, your webinars, your online courses, your academies, whatever it is. And on Fridays, I usually come on and play a little Afro pop because that's my thing, you guys. I love it. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome Friday. And some of you all reached out to me after, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Some of you guys reached out to me after my scope yesterday and said, Kat, you told us to narrow down our niches, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. How you guys doing today? Let me see some hearts and see if you guys are in the room. Let me see you guys in the house. Hey, Lynette, welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. I am Kat, your course builder. Thank you so much for the beautiful purple hearts. You guys know I am so sad with my new iOS device. I'm so sad with it. But I promise you guys, hi Ebony, I am going to learn this thing this weekend so I can flip it right and do all that stuff right. It's a little sad right now. I wish I could edit out the beginnings. In a brunch with family, just going to pop in for a few to hang out. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for taking time. I know this is spring break and we're finishing up spring break here in Atlanta. So I appreciate you taking a little bit of time to pop in while you're spending time with your families. So you guys, please go ahead and share if you haven't already. Most of you guys know that I'm trying to invite myself. There we go. Please go ahead. Hi, Donna. Please go ahead. So I'm going to share. There we go. Because some people don't know where to follow me. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'm going to cut it off. Okay, awesome. Hi, LaQuisha. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, Donna. Good morning. Good morning, love. Good morning, honey. Good morning, McQuisha. So listen, after my scope yesterday, where I got you all started on how to, hi, Rowena Silvera. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. I am Kat, your course builder, and I help you to rock your courses and start monetizing. And some of you all said to me, Kat, I'm stuck. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. It lets me know that you're there. It lets me know that I'm doing something right with this iOS device. So I so appreciate that. Okay. So some of you all reached out to me and said, hey, Kat, I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to start. I've got an idea for a class. I want to do my class. I have some ideas, but I'm just not quite sure how to get started. So yesterday, I gave you 3 actionable steps that you can do today, right? To get started and get unstuck with your classes, right? With your course and to move the needle forward. So today I want to share, thank you so much, love. Thank you so much, Lynette. I appreciate that. I'm going to put on my glasses. You guys go ahead and get a pen and paper out because today I am going to give you guys a little bit of awesome sauce, okay? For those of you all, especially those of you who said, I think I know, no replay. Yeah, no replay on this because I'm getting ready to give y'all a little awesome sauce. No replay on this one. So you're going to have to catch it. So those of you all who are in here, you're going to be the ones to catch it, all right? So Yeah, so Lynette, you are in my boot camp, so you already catching your life. You're already catching it, honey. So you have nothing to worry about. But those of you guys who have not signed up for my boot camp yet, which starts April 18th, yeah, you might want to, I don't know, record your screen or take good notes, okay? Because I am getting ready. Thank you so much for the hearts, you guys. Hey, Kitty C 6514, welcome. I'm going to give you guys a minute to get a pen and paper because there will be no replay on this particular lesson, you guys. When is the next boot camp? It is April 18th. All right. In order to sign up for that, registration will be closing very soon, you guys, because I'm only taking a certain number of people. And once I get those people, boom, it's closed. All right. And there won't be another boot camp for quite some time. I don't even know when. All right. So you want to go to bit.ly/build my class today. The link is in my profile in order to get in the boot camp and start rocking your classes and monetizing your classes. Thank you so much. Don't show me those sad faces, Ebony. That's some sad faces. All right. So listen, you guys, I want to give you guys a chance. If you got your pen and your paper and you guys are ready, if you are ready for what I'm getting ready to share for you, just say, if you've got your pen and paper, put got a cat in the chat. Thank you, baby. Put got a cat in the chat. If you have your pen and paper, put got a cat in the chat because I am getting ready to share with you all the first step. Yeah. Okay. You got it. Y'all ready? Okay. So if you did your homework from yesterday, all right. Thank you, baby. Thank you, coffee and bonbons. So if you did the homework from yesterday, the homework from yesterday was to get you unstuck, to get the needle moving. So what you were supposed to do was put all of your PowerPoints, your Word docs, your notes, all that stuff, you're supposed to put it in one place. Okay. The next thing you're supposed to do is narrow your topic to a niche. Narrow your topic to a niche. The third thing that you're supposed to do is start gathering visual representations of your concepts. Visual representations of your concepts. But some of you all could not get past number 2. So I'm getting ready to give you guys, hey, Jen, the Grant Guru, welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Get your pen and paper. There will be no replay on this particular scope, okay? Yes, thank you so much. Get organized, get your niche, and gather your visual representations. Absolutely. That's your homework, all right? And if you haven't done your homework yet, definitely catch the replay on catch.me, and you can go back and you can watch that particular replay, all right? So here's what I'm going to share with you all. And those of you all who are new to me are like, what is this lady talking about? What is she getting ready to go on and on about? I am Kat, the course builder. I have a master's degree in instructional design and teaching with technology. I've been doing this work for more than 15 years, and I've worked for some of the largest learning and development organizations in the world, such as SkillPath Seminars, Rockhurst University, Fred Pryor Seminars, and many, many more, okay? Hi there, Resume Workshop. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Go ahead and get your pen and paper together. I have a few more minutes before my boot. Okay, awesome. All right, but you're in the boot camp, Lynette, so don't worry. You are good. Hi there, welcome. All right, so you are good. So here's what I'm going over with you all. There is a methodology to building your courses. We want courses that sell and that have longevity. If you want to be a one-hit wonder where you put out any old thing and ask people for $97 and that's the last time they come to your class, put your pen and paper down because this is not for you. If that's what you're looking for, this is not for you. There's a method. Yes, there is a methodology for building your. Yes, thank you so much, Lynette. There is a methodology for it. This is for people who are oh, great. What is your course about? This is for people who want like awesome courses, like Jen, from the boot camp, who's already monetizing your classes. All right, her class. So this is for people who want longevity in this game and not just be a one-hit wonder. Okay. There's a methodology for building your courses and understanding if what you're offering is what people want. Okay, it's called the Addie model. I want you all to put this out. Yeah, Jen is she is so rocking it out. She is so rocking it out. Okay, so yeah, who knew nothing about and now for you went from knowing nothing about where to start to in less than 3 weeks. Now you're ready to monetize on your course. Amazing, right? But Jen is a boot camper. Jen got in my boot camp. She was an early adopter. Now she's monetizing. That's right. All right, you guys. So I want you to write these letters down. All right. Capital A, capital D, capital D, capital I, capital E. It's in the title of this scope. Addie. A-D-D-I-E. 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 Okay. I'm going to help you all with that second piece. Because some of you all are like, I can't narrow my topic, or how do I know if my topic is narrowed correctly? Writing branded resumes to match each job. Oh, nice. Awesome. Thank you so much for scribing, you guys. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you, Coffee and Bonbons. Thank you so much. The Addie model is a model for building courses that is used around the world, you guys. Okay? You can Google Addie all day long. But what it won't tell you is how to implement the Addie model for the courses that you were trying to build, which are courses for monetization. It'll just tell you what it is. So I encourage you to do that, okay? I encourage you, do some extra studying. You also offer service for review. Oh yeah, I do. I definitely review courses. If you have a course that you want me to review before you put it out there, I strongly encourage you to do that. Yes, the Addie model, okay? All right, so if you Google Addie model, you'll see a whole lot of information on it, right? Because people all over the world use the Addie model. What it won't teach you how to do, however, is how to use that information to build your courses for monetization, because that's what we're looking to do, right? So you all remember that I worked for SkillPath and Rockhurst and Fred Pryor and all these people, right? So this is the method that we use to build courses to make money, okay? So we are going to start with the very first letter, which is the letter A. The letter A. The letter A in the Addie model stands for analysis. Analysis. So some of you all reached out to me and said, listen, I don't know how to narrow my niche, or I don't know, now that I'm in the process of putting my class together, I don't know if I have too many modules, not enough modules. You know, people are asking me, how long should my course be? All these kinds of things. And I say, listen, don't worry about how long should your course be. Worry about if you have the proper amount of content for the topic that you are wanting to, introduce. So you want to make sure that you have enough content. It's not weak in some areas. You don't have too much in other areas, and that you have narrowed it to a niche. So now what I'm going to do is walk you through how to make sure that you are narrowing. That was, yes. And now you're straight, right? All right. So I'm going to walk you through how to make sure that you are narrowing to a niche. You guys ready? You all have your pens and paper ready? You all have your pens and paper? Let me see some hearts. I'm not going to make you put it in the chat, but let me see some hearts. I want to see more than one. You guys ready? I'm going to walk you through. Okay, this is a major question that I get all the time. Put on my glasses so I can see. In the Addie model, all right, the first step is analysis. You guys are not analyzing your audience before. You all are just putting classes out. Y'all just starting to write. So what happens is you get to, oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you found me too. Thank you so much. I hope you're following me. If you're not, please, please, please remember to follow, because you guys, I'm going to give you the rest of the model. That's why this is not going to be on replay. Yeah. Thank you so much, honey. Another one of my boot campers. Thank you guys who is rocking her course. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that so much. All right. So if I don't see hearts, I'm assuming you guys are writing. I'm assuming that you all are writing. All right. So here we go. And I've taken some notes. So if you see me kind of looking over, I want to make sure I don't miss anything because I've taken some notes. The first step in the Addy course building model, okay, is analysis. Analysis. You want to analyze first before you just start writing your, thank you so much for sharing Resume Workshop. I appreciate that. Before you just start writing your course, I want you to analyze your audience. Hey, Avery. Hi, Come to Pass. All right. So thank you guys for coming in. Hi, Valencia, the Game Changer. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. I hope that you have your pen and paper. So hi, Alexa. I'm going to go ahead and just go through the content. So you guys who are coming in, please bear with me. Oh, first timer. Awesome. So you already getting awesome sauce and it's your first time here. Awesome. Okay, so I am walking you all through, a model for building your courses to make sure that you don't leave anything out and that you are really narrowing your topic to a niche. Okay, I'm going to reset one last time before I really get into this content because I want to just go through it. That way I can take any questions. I'm going to take questions and answers and answer your questions to make sure that you are clear. All right, I'm Kat, the course builder. This is what I do all day, every day. If you come on my scope 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be talking about course building. If you come on a month from now, it'll be course building. Yes, thank you for throwing that up, Lynette. If you want to get in the boot camp, it starts April 18th. Hey, honey. Oh, welcome. Well, great. I'm so glad. Come to Pass. Oh, I love that. Hey, Come to Pass. Make sure that you have a pen and paper because I'm going to help you get that course together. Okay. I have a master's degree in instructional design and teaching with technology, and I am here to help you rock your courses for longevity, for monetization. That's what I do, you guys. That's what I do best. All right. You guys ready? Y'all got that down? Now let's get down to business. So the first letter in the Addy model is analysis. Okay, baby. Thank you so much. All right. You're in the boot camp, so don't worry. You have access to the library, so you don't have to worry. Awesome. Fantastic. You have a master's degree in instructional design as well, or tell me what topic you have it in. All right. So what I want you all to do is awesome. So what I want you all to do, thank you, love. What I want you to do is analyze your audience before you start putting pen to paper and writing. That's one of the things that you guys are not doing yet. All right. That's one of the things that you're not doing. You're just saying, hey, I think I have a topic. And what happens is that you get stuck. You start getting a little stuck because you're not sure and you're not confident that the content that you have is adequate, if it's enough, how long, all this kind of stuff. So I want you all to do the building blocks first, and it's going to save you a lot of grief after the fact, okay? It's going to save you grief down the road. When we start talking about monetizing your courses, and when I say monetizing your courses, I mean getting money from people while they are still in the seats. Thank you so much, Valencia, for putting that up, all right? But the first thing that we have to do is analyze our audience to make sure. And there's a quick way to do it, all right? I'm going to walk you through. Here are some questions. You all ready? These are questions. I'm going to give you questions that you need to answer before you start building all these courses out. Thank you so much for the hearts, you guys. If I don't see hearts, I'm assuming that you're writing, okay? Because you all need this. I'm going to give you guys some questions that you need to answer before, or if you're in the middle of building your classes, start, go back, especially if you're stuck, okay? Here's the first question you need to ask yourself. Who is the audience that this is for? Who is the audience that this is for? I know that you think you know who your audience is for. I know you think you know who this class is for, but I want you to narrow it to a niche, a specific audience. Narrow it down. You all cannot speak to everybody. If you are trying to speak to everybody, this is how you get stuck writing your classes. Or this is how people get in your class. Yeah, this is how audience analysis. That's right, Alexis. This is how people get in come out of your classes and say, I didn't learn anything. Why? Because it wasn't for them. It wasn't for them. You have to know who your audience is for so that you can write the content for them. You don't want people coming out of your class and say, I didn't learn much, or it has to have focus. So if you do this analysis piece first, then you don't have to worry about that later. Okay. So I want you guys to this is for people who want to do their courses right for longevity. Y'all just want to throw together a class and charge people $97 and they never come back. This is not for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right. This is for people who want to be in this game for a minute. Okay. All right. So you want to know who is your audience, and you want to know what are their characteristics. All right. Why do you want to know what their characteristics are? Because, it does take time. It does. Right. But what I do is I break it down. I make it easy for you so that you can quickly start monetizing. You guys, I showed you yesterday, Jen, the Grant Guru, got in my boot camp, and literally less than 3 weeks later, she had her course up and going, and she's already taking money for it. Okay. So thank you so much, Valencia. I appreciate that, honey. So you all got that? Who is your audience? What are their characteristics? So that when you start putting together your visual representations that I talked to you about yesterday, they can relate to it. Your audience needs to be able to relate to the visuals that you put in front of them. Most people are visual learners. You want to be able to relate. You want your learners to relate to your content and what you have. So you need to know are you on Catch Me? I am on Catch Me. Sure am. You can catch it on Catch Me. All right. So you want your learners to relate to your content. So I want you to ask yourself, who is the, contiguity principle. Yeah. So you want your learners to relate to your content. So ask yourself that question. Next thing I want you to ask yourself, what is the behavioral outcome? Are y'all ready for number 2? Are y'all ready? Am I moving too fast? Are you guys ready? Put 2 in the chat if you're ready. Put 2 in the chat. Hi, Show Dana. Yeah, you did catch me live. Thank you. I'm so happy. You're ready? Okay, awesome. Okay, good. Awesome. All right. Next thing I want you to ask yourself, what is the behavioral outcome that I want for my learners? What is the behavioral outcome that I want for my learners? That's what you need to know. What is the behavioral outcome? What is it that you want them to do at the end of the class that they weren't able to do at the beginning of the class? Before your class, they were at one place, right? Hi, Smith Mar, welcome. At the end of your class, you want them to move the needle somewhere. What is that where? Some of you all don't have a place for your people to go. You just have information, but you don't have a place for them to go, right? Right? Why is this important? Yeah. What is the behavioral outcome? What will they be able to do? This is one of the ways that you ensure that your class is going to be successful. Listen, you guys, when I was working for Skill Path Seminars, there was no room for less than I showed you guys one time on another scope. We had to get almost 98% favorability ratings on our courses, 98%, because we were required to have, because their philosophy was that there is a way to ensure your class is successful. And they taught us those methods. So they really did not accept anything less than almost 100%. Every class. And what I'm doing is I'm teaching you all the methods to ensure that your class is successful. Okay? Y'all with me? Are y'all with me? This is going to keep you in the game and not just be a one-hit wonder. Okay? If y'all want somebody that's going to teach y'all branding one week and Facebook ads the next week and how to paint your house the week after that, this is not for you. This is for people, yes ma'am, this is for people who want longevity in this business. I've been doing this more than 15 years. I create courses for Fortune 500 companies as well as solopreneurs. I've been in this game for a minute and I'm here and I'm teaching you, okay? So I hope you guys are taking notes. So I want you to identify the behavioral outcomes that you want for your learners. If you have more than 3 behavioral outcomes, somebody put 3 in the chat. 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 I want to see 3. Thank you, Avery. Thank you, Avery. Thank you, Resume Workshop. Thank you, Show Dana. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. If you have more than 3 behavioral outcomes, I want you to put a note to yourself that you are probably going to have to break up your content. You probably have too much. Okay? You probably have too much. And you're probably going to have to break that class into another class. And as you start working through this process, it's going to become crystal clear to you. Crystal clear to you. Okay? So I want you all to write down those behavioral outcomes. Yes, yes, you're going to have to break it up. Okay? Y'all can't, you can't have all these behavioral outcomes for people. It's too much. It's too much. So get 3. And if you have like 4 and 5 and 6, I want you to revisit that because you probably are going to have to break that up, that content up. Okay? Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Okay. Number 3. Are you ready? Are y'all ready? Number 3. This is the third question that I want you to ask yourself in the process of analysis. 15 to 30 minutes per course. It depends. It depends. It depends on the format of your class, and it depends on the content of your class. So when people ask me, how long should a class be? Should it be an hour? Should it be 30 minutes? Should it be 15 minutes? Should it be 20 minutes? This is where your research comes into play, and this is where knowing your topic comes into play. Because let's say, for example, you have a topic that is very complex, okay? Yes, if you have a topic that is very, let's just say you're Arvin Poole, okay? Hey, Arvin. And let's just say you're Arvin Poole, okay? And you are teaching something that is very complex or technical. People will expect it to be a little bit longer because he has a lot of explaining to do, okay? So don't get all caught up in how much time does it take, all right? What I want you to do is focus on the content and making sure that you've narrowed it down, and then you can, worry about how much time it takes. We'll talk about that later. Right now, I want you to focus on your content, okay? The next one, in your analysis, I want you to ask yourself, what are the possible learning constraints of my audience? What are the possible learning constraints of my audience? I want you to ask yourself, what would get in the way of my audience? This is number 3. Thank you, Valencia. This is number 3. I want you to ask yourself, what barriers to learning might my audience have? Here's an example. Let's just say that, well, I don't even have to give you an example. Somebody put their class up in the chat. Gotta get back to work. There is no replay. I show Dana. But thank you so much for coming in. There's no replay on this one. I'm so sorry, love. I'm so sorry. It'll be up there's no replay on this one. Okay, presentation skills. Okay, great. Okay, for under Addie. Yes, I have a complex audience. Great. Okay, so, got kicked out. I'm sorry. I'm glad you came back. So, number 3, I want you to analyze what are the possible constraints for my audience. So, Let's just say it's presentations. That's good. Yeah. Because this is what's going to make your class the bomb.com. Because you took the time to analyze, okay? Most people don't. They just throw stuff together and give it the $5 and say, do this for $5. That's not what we're talking about here. Yeah, okay. Yes, that is a constraint. So if you're teaching a class on presentation skills, Valencia, a possible constraint is that a possible constraint is that you can't see them, right? If it's a webinar, you can't see them. They can't see you. It's not a format for them to actually practice their presentation skills in your class, right? That is totally could be a barrier that you have to deal with, that you have to address. So I want you all to think about all possible constraints. And one of the ways that you can find that out is if you're scoping, ask your audience, ask them, what would keep you from signing up for my class on presentation skills? What is it? They might say, I don't have the technology. They might say, I'm scared to get in front of people. They may say, whatever the barriers are, that's for you to analyze for yourself. Now, what's the significance of that? The significance of understanding that is so that you can combat. So I have to overcome that, maybe with homework. Yes, you have to overcome the no. You have to overcome the barrier right from the beginning, right from the start of your class. You have to let them know what's in it for them. The WIIFM, what's in it for me. Do you all understand what I'm saying? If y'all get it, put got a cat in the chat. Put got a cat in the chat. I want to know that you get it. I want to know that you get it. I want you to take the time to understand what are the possible constraints. Thank you. So that you can overcome them. Because let me tell you something. If you don't, thank you, baby. Thank you. You got it? Thank you, Donna. Shoot, phone, reset, shut down. Oh, my goodness. Oh, phone reset, shut down. Okay, I'm glad you came back. Boom, bam, pow. Okay. You have to be able to overcome the barriers right from the beginning. And if you haven't taken the time to analyze the barriers, guess what? You're going to get thrown off. Because the barrier, if you wait until your class to thanks for coming back, come to pass. If you wait until your class to be presented with the barriers, it's going to throw you off. This is how webinars get thrown off. Yes. This is how you get surprised. This is how you get shocked. Okay. I create content with the litigation strategy. With the litigation strategy? What does that mean? Somebody suing you? Oh, mitigation. Okay. Got you. Okay. Darn that autocorrect. Yes, that's absolutely right. You as the facilitator, have to always be thinking 3 steps ahead of everybody else. All right. And this is part of it. Okay. Y'all got it? All right. Number 4. You guys ready for number 4? Analysis. This is the 4th analysis question I want you to ask yourselves. Thank you so much. Thank you, Avery. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, here we go. Here's your 4th question for yourself. What is the appropriate delivery method? What is the appropriate delivery method? Why is this important? Because some of you all have decided that your class is going to be a webinar. Hi, NTR little girl 2. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Hi, Charlene Williams. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Some of you guys have decided that, thank you so much. What is the appropriate delivery method? Some of you all have decided already that your course is going to be a webinar. Some of you all have already decided that your course is going to be an academy. Some of you all, thank you for inviting followers, Tanaj. Some of you all have already decided what your delivery method is going to be before you have analyzed your audience. Is a webinar really appropriate for a class on presentation skills? Because if it's not, guess what? Nobody's going to, I love you too, baby. If it's not, that's why nobody's going to sign up for it. Nobody will sign up for it if you haven't figured out a way to overcome that technology barrier. And then you'll wonder why nobody signed up for it. Because guess what? They have already analyzed it because they're the ones who have to come out of their pocket. And they're going to say, is that really going to work? I don't know if that's going to work for me. I don't know if that's going to work for me. I might have a class and then have an in-person class that I travel with. Awesome. Let me tell you something else you can do, Valencia. Let me tell you something else you can do. If you have a class on presentation skills and you decide that the presentation skills is not going to work for a, number 4, okay? Number 4 is you want to analyze the delivery method. Analyze the delivery method. Is a webinar more appropriate? Is an online format more appropriate? Is an academy more appropriate? You're welcome, baby. Is an academy more appropriate? Is a face-to-face instructor-led course more appropriate, right? You all are just deciding off the bat because somebody said, do a webinar. Well, for your topic, that might not be appropriate right now. So yes, thank you so much for throwing that up, you guys. So what you can do, okay, you can do part of it, all right, in instructor-led format, and then you can give supporting topics in your webinar format. Here's what I mean, Valencia. So you have a topic on presentation skills, right? There are other things that you have to know other than, right? You have other things that you have to know besides just standing in front of people, right? You have to pick your topic. You have to overcome fear. You have to overcome anxiety. You have to be able to include engagement. You have to be able to analyze your audience and read your audience. There's lots that you have to do before the actual standing up in front of people, right? So why not have, prepare. So why not have a webinar on topics related to presentation skills? And then the actual presentation skills can be in person. You all feel what I'm saying? Do you feel what I'm saying? That comes from analyzing it before just throwing it out there. What is the behavior? Yes, what is the behavior? Do you see? Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to repeat that. So if you have a topic that you have analyzed and you have decided, right, that there are too many barriers. For example, Valencia wants to teach her class on presentation skills. She has already identified a major barrier. The major barrier is that she is not there in person for them to practice their presentation skills. That is a major barrier that will keep people from buying her class. So how does she overcome that? She picks out related or associated topics and let that be webinar topics. Let those things be webinar topics. The things that don't have to be face-to-face, she can let be in the webinar as sort of like a pre-class or pre-work. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Everything doesn't have to be in one format. You can do blended learning, bring them along. Do you all see where y'all get it now? Y'all get it? Put got it, cat, in the chat. I want to make sure you got it. Blended learning, right? Blended learning. Do y'all, thank you, baby. Thank you, Avery. Do you all see that you don't, thank you, baby. Do you all see that you don't have to focus on getting money from people? You don't. Stop it. Because that's going to make you blind to the opportunities. If Valencia has pre-work classes, home study classes that she can sell to people in advance of her in-person workshop, she's monetized 3 or 4 or 5 times as opposed to just that one class that isn't even in the appropriate format. Do y'all get it? If you analyze what you're having to do, yes, you sold them 2 or 3 or 4 products before the big shebang. Bait and switch. Ain't no bait and switch. No, we're not baiting and switching people. No, we don't want to bait and switch. What you're going to do is you're going to be very transparent and you're going to say, listen, presenting in front of people is a process. So, okay. All right. Okay. All right. I got you. So what you want to do, so she can offer them pre-work and other things leading up to. Y'all get it? I'm sure y'all got it. Y'all got it? All right. So that was number 4. Okay. Number 5. This is the 5th and final one. Do you have a book and webinar on all of this? There's a boot camp you can get into. It starts April 18th, where you learn this in detail and we go according to your particular class. There's a boot camp you can get into. It starts April 18th. You can go to bit.ly/build my class today. And that's where you get to apply all of this to the course that you are building. All right. This is the 5th and final analysis question that I want you to ask yourself. Y'all ready? What is the timeline? What is the timeline that I give my learners to understand my concepts? What is the timeline that I give my learners to understand my concepts? Why is that important? Why is that important? I hope you guys are writing. I hope that's why I don't see hearts. If you're not tapping, I want you to be writing. The reason that is important is because, particularly for those of you all who want people's needle to move from one side to the other, you have to be realistic. Yes. What is the timeline that I give my learners to understand my concepts? If your class, trust, I'm always uplifting. Yes. Oh, thank you, baby. I trust you, babe. You're fine. You're fine. So listen, some of you all are expecting, you're fine, honey. That's 5. This is 5. This is number 5. Okay. What are the concepts that you want your learners to understand? What is the timeline that you want your learners to understand your concepts? What is the timeline? The reason that is important is because some of you all are giving content that you are expecting your learners to be able to implement as soon as your learning engagement is over. And that may not be realistic for your topic. You understand? That may not be realistic for your topic. If your topic is overcoming anxiety, right? If your topic is overcoming anxiety, are they going to do that in an hour? Are they going to do that in an hour? Are they going to do that? No, they're not. So I want you all to get realistic about the time frame that it will take for your learners to implement or to understand your concepts. If they are going to need additional support, I want you to build that into your course. This has to do with monetization, you guys, in case you all didn't pick up on that. This has to do with monetization. This is why when I worked at Skill Path and all those other places, look, if we threw a landing page, I want some coffee and yes, me too. If we threw up a landing page, okay, selling in the middle of a webinar, we got fired. You hear me? Fired. What is the time? Yes. What is the timeline I give my learners to implement the skills that they've learned? Because they don't play those games, you guys. If you all have ever gone to any of those, they do not do that. Why do you think they don't do that? Why don't they do that? Why don't they do that? These are the biggest learning and development organizations in the world. Why don't they throw up landing pages in the middle of a webinar? Tell me. Y'all tell me. It is distracting. Why is it distracting? You don't know? The question is, why don't some of the largest learning and development organizations in the world throw up sales pages in the middle of a webinar? Why don't they do it? Oh, yeah, it's going to pull clients. It's going to turn off clients. It's going to turn them off because they don't know where the people are at that moment. Oh, it's tacky. It's tacky. Because you came there for content. You didn't come there to be sold to again. Not now. You haven't even convinced me that you know what you're talking about yet. And you're already trying to sell me again? Yes, the first priority is to give information, to give content. You don't throw up landing pages. Hey, Lynette. Hi, baby. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Jay Ayana 73. Okay? That's why they don't do it. They focus on making sure that the content is right and the monetization takes care of itself. So let's go back to number 5. Hey, honey, thanks for coming back. Let's go back to number 5. All right? So you want to make sure that you analyze the timeline in which you expect your learners to get your concepts. You all feel me? So let's just say that you have a concept. Thank you, baby. Thanks for putting that up. You have a concept that like overcoming fear or overcoming anxiety or understanding, I don't know, life. I have no idea. They are going to need, hey, beauty, sex, love, welcome. So they're going to need support beyond your class, right? So that's where you build in, right? That's where you build in your coaching sessions. That's where you build in your opportunities to connect after the class. That's where you build it in for later. You see what I'm saying? And if you analyze that up front, then you can build it into your class. Do you all see why you don't have to focus on squeezing money out of people? You don't. You don't, because you're going to tell them up front. You guys, this class is an hour. After the class, here's how you can continue to connect with me. This is how you can continue to be supported by me. This is how, and so then you're going to monetize after your class. Y'all get it? Y'all get it? Put got a cat in the chat. Put got a cat in the chat. Put got a cat in the chat. I don't want you guys, basically, the introduction offers specific format, but each price the same. Yeah, you can. You can. You can. You can price them the same, however you want to do it. But I want you all to see that you don't have to squeeze people. Just set up your class in a logical way for monetization. You understand? Okay? Y'all got it? Thank y'all. Thank you all so much. Let's recap. These are the questions that you are going to ask yourselves before drop the mic. Y'all funny. Yes, no replay. Take good notes, you guys. Okay? So, what we're talking about is the ADDIE model. And the first step, the ADDIE model for building courses. Most people who talk about building courses don't talk about using the ADDIE model. You know why? You know why? Because it's all about a one hit. It's all about, let me build you a pretty PowerPoint so you can charge somebody $97. And then guess what? Next week, I'm going to be back trying to talk to you about Facebook ads. This is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about long-term success. Okay? Because they don't know that. Yes, and probably because they don't have an advanced degree in the subject, okay? I have a master's degree in instructional design and teaching with technology, more than 15 years building courses for Fortune 500 companies as well as solopreneurs. I am not new to this, you guys. I'm true to this, okay? Oh, thank you so much, honey. So there is a boot camp going on right now with my students. Some of them are in here. Hi, you guys. I don't know ADDIE like we know. They don't know. Yeah, they don't know ADDIE. They don't know it at all. They don't even know what you're talking about. If you ask them about ADDIE, the phone is going to go dead. And when the phone goes dead, y'all come back to Katie, the course builder, okay? And I'll help you out. Ask them about ADDIE and the phone. They're going to say, who? ADDIE who? I think I met a ADDIE. I met a ADDIE. I think I do know Addie. Is that Addie from church that sings in the soprano section? Then the phone gonna go dead. Okay. Okay. This is for people who want longevity in this business. Addie Mae. My girl Addie. Yes. Is that Addie Mae Jenkins? That's right. When the phone go dead, then, come back over here to where the grown people play. Okay? My phone shut up. Are you on D? We are on the last one and we are recapping. Okay, so we are analyzing our courses before we just put pens to paper. Okay, so that we can make sure that our courses are on point. Okay, number one, you are going to analyze. You're going to ask yourself, who is the audience and what are their characteristics? Who is the audience and what are their characteristics? That's what you're going to ask yourself. You're going to ask yourself, number two, what are the behavioral outcomes that I want from my learners? What are the behavioral outcomes that I want from my learners? That's number two. Number three, what are the possible learning constraints for my task analysis? Yeah, definitely. So number three, what are the learning constraints that I want? What are the learning constraints, possible learning constraints for my learners? What are the barriers? What might get in their way of popping that PayPal? What might get in the way of them saying, this is the class for me? You need to analyze that before they do. Okay? Number four, what is this the appropriate delivery method? Is this the appropriate delivery or what is the appropriate delivery method? Is it webinar? Is it an academy? Is it completely self-paced? Is it an instructor-led course? What is appropriate? Yes, thank you so. Yeah, the money's going to flow. You don't even have to worry about it. You don't even have to worry about it. Hey, Nisi, welcome. All right, and the fifth and final question for yourself as you are analyzing your course, what is the timeline? Hi, Candy Thorne, welcome. What is the timeline that I expect my learners, right, to understand the concepts? Is it on the spot in the class? Is it 30 days later? Is it 60 days later? Is it 90 days later? Do I have a timeline laid out for them so that I can break up my content accordingly, so that I can set up programs and coaching programs for them accordingly? Don't try to throw it all in one class. You don't have to do that. Use a blended learning approach. You don't have to do that. Skill Path doesn't do that. They don't throw everything in one class and say, here, get it. And if you don't get it, bye. They don't do that. They are patient. They are patient. See, I know what you're being taught. I already know. Get as many people in and get them to pay $97 and hurry up and y'all, people that's been in this game for a long time, they don't do that. They don't do that. They're patient. Hi, Larry Condon. You are going to be patient too. Yeah, my face looks greasy. I need a love pat. Face look greasy, child. Yes. Yeah, you're trying to stay in this a long time. You are not trying to, hey, Larry. Hey, honey. You don't want to be out. You don't want to be a one-hit wonder. Yes, you want longevity. So build courses that rock, okay? Not one-hit wonders, okay? Did you all get that? Did you all get all 5 analysis questions? Did you all get that? All 5. I want you all, even if you have started building your courses already, great, awesome. Did this support you all? Did this help you? If this helped you, give me a thumbs up. Did this help you? Did this support you? Give me a yes or a thumbs up. It did. It helped you tough. Awesome. Lynette, Valencia, thank you, babies. Thank you, Donna. Did this help? I hope this helped. I hope this helped. Yes, tremendously. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so happy. Great. We'll be signing up with you. Awesome. Come on. Let's get these courses built so that you can monetize and build your class the right way. Here in the Teacher's Lounge, I'm going to teach you the right way. I'm going to teach you how to do it. Okay? Because you're not going to come out of my class saying you didn't learn anything. We're not going to have it. We're not going to have it. And they're not going to come out of your class saying that was confusing or that was a mess or why did I pay for that or what was this all about, right? You don't want that. You don't want that because you all know what I say. They will come to your class once. They will come once, but that doesn't mean they'll come back. All right. Yes. Boot camp registration. Yes. Boot camp. You can look at my profile, bit.ly/build my class today. Let's go ahead and get it done the right way, you guys. And they'll be y'all know the Periscope streets talk. Y'all do know that. There won't be a replay, Larry. Sorry, honey. Not on this one. We don't play oh yeah. Okay. No, we're not playing. We're not playing. This is for the grown folks. This right here, Scope, is for grown people. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. This Scope is for the grown and sexy folks. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay? Yes. PayPal is sexy, honey. Yes. Longevity is sexy, baby. Yeah, we don't do the reindeer games. Yes. Yes. Get that PayPal popping the right way. You will be around just like me. I've been doing this work for more than 15 years. Okay. So you can be, yes, Perry Streets is watching and talking, honey. And when you come out of my class and when you come out of here, you're going to be able to say, you know what? Kat taught me something. Kat taught me something. I want to be able to help you, support you in any way that I can. All right. So I hope to see you guys in the boot camp. If you guys want to reach out to me, get on my calendar. Get on my calendar. You want to talk to me about your classes? Yeah, get that PayPal pumping. That's sexy, baby. PayPal is, ooh, that. Now you don't want to talk about sexy? Ooh, pay bills, vacation, private school. That's what I'm talking about. That's some kind of sexy. Okay. Okay, Google University is not sexy. Google University is not sexy. Anybody can go on Google. Google is cheap, honey. Google is like a $2, you know what? Anybody and their grandmama can tap on Google. Okay, it's real cheap. Google University, baby. Okay, that's $2 all day long. We're not talking about Google University, baby. A garden. What? You got it. You got it. Google University. We're not talking about Google, honey. We're not talking Google. Hey there, Tally 17. Okay. Anybody and their grandmama can tap on Google. We're not talking about that here in the Teacher's Lounge. Okay. All right, you guys. Are there tired of working for the man? Well, let's get those classes built so you can get on out of there. Girl, I'm about to spend Y'all already know. Y'all already know. So thank you guys. If you are not following me, please go ahead and follow. Please share. Please make sure that you are catching me live because I am going to explain the rest of the Addie model to you so that you can relate it to your courses and they will not be on replay. So that when you guys see me come up with that hashtag Addie, jump in. Jump in, okay? Because I'm going to give y'all the awesome sauce so you can have awesome courses that rock. Okay. Questions, last minute questions before we sign out of the Teacher's Lounge. You follow? Thank you, baby. Thank you so much, Avery. I'm looking forward to seeing you rock your classes, rock your course. Anybody else? Questions? Text me, Addie. Text me. Addie Mae Jenkins. Y'all are funny. Yes, when you see Addie in my, oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad I could support you. Can't help you. Yes, you're going to rock your courses. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I want you guys to rock your courses. Well, you know what? You know what? I'm tired of the foolishness in these Periscope streets. People telling y'all all kind of stuff. They just telling y'all all kind of, I said, you know what? Let me go on here and tell the people the truth. Okay. Let me get on here and tell the people the truth. Thank you so much, Alexa. What time do I normally scope? Okay, so I normally scope twice a day, once in the morning before noon, and once, thank you so much, love. I keep saying, oh, thank you, baby. And once in the afternoon, like twice, okay? Twice a day. So once before noon, Eastern Standard Time, and once in the afternoon. All right. So are there any other questions for me? If you want to get on my calendar and talk to me about your class, if you want to talk to me privately, bit.ly/chat with Kat. That's Kat with a K. All right. I am in Atlanta. Isn't it beautiful today? Well, let me see. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice outside. I need to go for a walk. I want to go for a walk. Do I do live classes? I do. I will have a webinar coming out really, really soon. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I will have a webinar coming out really, really soon to help people to get started, and for people who have already gotten started in their courses but need some support. So definitely stay tuned for that. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay. bit.ly/chat with Kat. Oop, missed that comment. Oops, missed that comment. Did I make a comment? What did I say? You talked about different learning platforms. Is that on Catch Me? You probably have to go to my old Catch Me. You guys, some of you all may remember me from At Wife Life Today, the Kat and Sam show. So I have like over 200 scopes. So if you're looking for old scopes, go to At Wife Life Today. I have recently changed over to my own handle, Katie Course Builder. So don't let the number of followers fool you, okay? Because it'll come back up. It's just that I switched my handle. So if you go to, yeah, thank you, baby. If you go to At Wife Life Today, you'll go on and you'll see a lot of old videos. Yeah, Bill, yeah, there it is. Thank you so much, Lynette. Get in the boot camp. The main thing is, if you're not sure, you want to learn, you want to have access to me. Look, my boot camp is different. It's not just, my battery's getting low, y'all, so I'm gonna have to go soon. So it's not just, hi, holistic groups. I like that. If I can say it, holistic groups. Listen, so the boot camp is 4 weeks. Yes, it is hands-on. It's very comprehensive. You have 4 sessions with me. Once per week, you meet with me, you share your screen, and I look at your presentations. I give you feedback. I give you homework. You log into the student portal. You watch my videos. I give you templates. I give you all kind of assets that you can use in your presentations. We have a weekly conference call. So trust me when I tell you, you're going to get, when you come out of my class, you will be able to create any class you want to without me. You won't need me. Okay. You're going to have everything that you need to, from now on, create courses that rock. Okay. Oh no, this is not Google University, honey. We're going to have to come up with a name you will be trained. You got that right. Yes, this will be the last boot camp for quite some time. That's right. Boot camp is over. Okay. Boot camp is over. It is going to be retired for a minute. So you might want to get in this April 18th boot camp, because this is going to be it for a while. On the boot camp snake. Okay. So, and I will be closing registration soon. I don't know when, very, very soon. So probably Monday, really soon. If I get the people that I want by Monday, it'll be closed Monday. As soon as I hit my magic number, I'm done. That is it. Okay. So go ahead. If you're thinking about getting in the boot camp, just go ahead and do it. It's 4 weeks with me. You guys already know, if you set up a 1-hour session with me, it's almost $200 an hour. That's how much I charge. I charge $200 an hour, right, for my consultations and my work. And I charge $100 for every minute of e-learning that I produce. That's my rate. So you might want to get in the boot camp. It's the better deal for you. All right. Yeah, you have one-on-ones. Thanks for coming back, Jen, the Grant Guru. Jen is in the boot camp. Valencia is in the boot camp. Lynette is in the boot camp. Yes, boom, shaka, laka, boom. Okay, so if you're thinking about getting in the boot camp, trust me, that is the better deal. You have 4 weeks with me, and you don't have to pay separately, okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. Are there any last-minute questions, you guys, before I sign out? Yeah, it's a better deal. Get in the boot camp. Get in the boot camp. Boom, shaka, laka, boom. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so fun and awesome. I cannot wait to see your courses, what you're going to present. I just can't wait. I'm all about, yes, you're getting a yes. Let's do it, you guys. I cannot wait to see you rock your classes the right way. Oh, thank you, honey. You guys are amazing. You guys have so much energy and experience, and I can't wait to help you really, really rock those courses. So you guys, if there are no other questions, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I know you could have spent it anywhere in the whole world. So I thank you all so, so much. And if there's anything else that I can support you with, please let me know. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you so much, Resume Workshop. Oh, I'm excited for you too, baby. I'm excited for you too, because you guys are going to create courses that rock. Y'all know that Periscope is really competitive now, right? Like, Periscope is not what it used to be. You could like throw stuff out there and people would be like, they would just buy it. It's not like that anymore. Yeah, you have to be competitive in these Periscope streets. All right. So don't put out courses that are junk or that were just, Fiverr made. Okay. Anybody but with bark asses. Yes, that's an awesome idea. Okay. So you guys, that's it for me. All right. So questions, reach out to me, bit.ly/chat with Kat. Class is dismissed, you guys. Class is dismissed. If I don't talk to you guys again today, have an awesome rest of your day. All right. Mwah. Bye-bye, baby. Bye, sweetie. See you guys next time. I hate leaving you guys. Y'all are awesome. You're welcome, baby. All right. So y'all know I'm new to this. Y'all, I'm adding May right now because y'all know I do not know how to use the iPhone yet. Somebody come over here and show me. Swipe down. Retarded, I tell you. Just ridiculous. Okay, thank you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Okay, there I am. Okay, bye you guys.